Okay, is this thing on? Okay, so I know that I said that I was gonna do Subnautica for this stream. I'm so sorry, I'm bunching up a bag of popcorn. But I know I said that I was gonna do Subnautica for this stream, but now I really do not know. Like, I have not been feeling Subnautica lately. I was highly motivated when I first played it, but it just feels like endless drifting and nearly dying. And I don't have the equipment to go deeper, because I don't know how to go deeper, because I can't even find some of the upgrades and some of the other stations needed just to do basic shit, just to explore the map. Just one moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry I left so soon, but I had a family thing going on. But yeah, I really do not know what I'm gonna do. So, for anybody who's in here and who doesn't mind typing in chat, what would you rather, me watch me flail around and die in Subnautica, or are we just gonna watch me draw and I'm gonna talk shit? Actually, let me make a poll. Is there a poll? Eh. How do you make a poll? Give me just a moment. I'm gonna see how to make a voting thing. I can only create poll if I'm an affiliate. I hate it here. Okay. I'm just gonna draw, honestly. It'll be fine. Because I really do not want to play Subnautica today. It seemed like a fun idea when I made the schedule for this week, but now that I'm actually here and about to do that, that's a hell no. So I'm plugging in my drawing tablet. Give me just one moment. Also, an update on my path to affiliate. I just need an average of 3 followers. I'm already at like 2.1 something. So that's nice. What was I working on last time? I worked on my friend Zivia. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ray! Last time we had a drawing stream, which was literally yesterday, I was working on my friend Zivia's outfits, who is a bat VTuber. So what I'm going to do is just to continue working on that. Because, I'm just going to continue working on that. Because I'm kind of late when it comes to my drawing schedule right now. I'm a little bit behind. Because I wanted to start Gojo this weekend, but I'm still not, like, done with Zivia's basic sketches. So we'll see how that goes. But how's everybody been doing? Today was good. I'm mainly finishing paperwork for going back to campus for college, because I've been home due to like COVID and family emergencies and stuff. What do you mean by bad VTuber? Bat VTuber. Bat with a T at the end. I can't even call her a bad VTuber. She hasn't even started. Like, don't get me wrong, I will call a bitch a bad VTuber if I don't like them, but I wouldn't draw them while doing so, because the hell do I look like making a tribute to somebody I can't stand? But no, she's a bat VTuber. Well, she's sort of a bat VTuber. She's a moon goddess who got bit by a mutant bat. So now she, like, eats a fruit diet, and she has these bat-like ears, and she could turn into a bat. No, she's a bat as in the animal, not bad as in quality. I think that she would make a good streamer when she gets started. Because I like talking to her. But, actually, shit, I forgot to change the stream information. Art. Change it to art. Done. But yeah, her whole thing, or at least that's the easiest way to summarize her lore. I don't know if she's going to do anything else additional, but that's like the gist of it. And then honestly, let me see something. Let me try something real quick. Excuse me. No, that's fair. Is my sound at least okay? Or was it just like sort of the way that I said it? Because you know how sometimes I pronounce my T's as D's, so that's where it gets a little bit confusing. But yeah, with that lore in mind, that's how I came up with the outfit ideas. Invert. See, delete. That's how I came up with the outfit ideas. Because, like, I wanted it to be themed after, like, constellations or fruit, and definitely with the bat motifs and stuff. And then I wanted either gothic or alternative looking clothing, like punk, and also like the leather sort of look. I'm organizing these folders. So that when I color into the clothes, I don't like get everything mixed up. Oh, you finally haven't figured it out? Hey, Ray! Also, thanks for the follow. How's it going? I didn't know what I wanted to do, because, like, I did plan a game, because I've been playing this one game called Subnautica, which is a undersea exploration game. But the problem is that I feel like I'm kind of bad at it, because, like, I would just be wandering for days trying to find a new checkpoint and stuff in order to further explore, and I'm really not advancing that much. So it's just me, like, sitting in semi-silence, or, like, I'm rambling in the ocean. You'd be better than Markiplier, though. True! I don't scream my head off. Like, I love Mark, but I cannot watch him play horror games anymore. Like, I watch Manly Badass Hero. This isn't to shit on Mark as, like, a person or anything, because he's wonderful. But at the same time, it's just like, ooh, whenever people scream in a horror situation, it just makes me more scared. And with me personally, I'd rather just be scared by the game instead of, like, scared because of how other people are sort of reacting to it. Like, that messes with my experience for me. Yup, he would miss the obvious stuff. We love him, though. Oh yeah, apparently he had an important announcement for something. Because I saw it in my feed. I guess it was like such a major announcement that it's now trending. So I wonder what happened. I hope it's okay. I hope that things are okay. But Ray, if you like to see horror content in general, maybe look up Manly Badass Hero, because he's usually quiet and he's like very thorough at looking at clues, especially if you're into theorizing and stuff. Because I know that you like game theory and stuff. So because I love Manly Badass Hero stuff. He usually posts new videos really late or like hella early in the morning. But he has a very nice soothing voice. And then I like the random jokes that he would make, because he's like, oh, this thing is empty like my soul. And he's also great at supporting indie creators. Like a lot of game players do. They don't just play the mainstream stuff, but like Manly is more, most of his content is indie content. I don't watch Markiplier for long. Last time I watched video, he still played Gmod. Damn. Yeah, that's been a while. This is the last time I watched something Markiplier related. I think I stopped watching Markiplier around the time that like Yandere Simulator was starting to die out. And it wasn't because of like Yandere Simulator itself. It was just my taste changed. And at that point, like, I was just a teenager who was just like, yeah, Markiplier's hot. I'll watch him. And like, I stopped watching as much gameplay videos and I started getting into like video essays and stuff. Okay. So the white is just a base for me to put the colors on top of. Horror gameplay is chill, but the jump scares... Yeah. With jump scares, I'm half and half. With something like Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't get scared at the jump scares because they happen so often that I get used to them. So like, I need different kinds of horror besides just the jump scare, because like I'll get bored or something. I'm making sure that I colored in the gaps. And then like I'll fix the line work. Honestly, I could just change the line work now. I kind of got to do it anyways with this hair. I gotta fix this hair now that I think about it. LOL. Me screaming through the walkthroughs we've watched. The line work is pretty clean. Thanks! To be honest, this is kind of sketch mode, but then I was being a bit more intentional with these sketches. So let's see. I don't know what colors. I know I made a palette for Zivia at one point. Give me just a moment. I'm in another tab looking for the references that I used. My mom is yelling at my sister. Rest in peace. Love the alt vibes. Thank you. Where the hell did I put it? Time lapses, sketches. Did I not put that color palette in the folder? Me when I try to be more organized with my stuff and I'm still not organized. Rest in peace. Okay, I gotta look in a Discord chat to find the palette that I made, because I know I made one. That way I can change the color. I'll look them up. Could you send me photos in a DM? Or honestly, I'm just finna bullshit. I know that she likes, what is it? Black. I won't have a complete black. Or I'll go into coolers. Let's try that. And then I'll show it in browser so y'all see what I'm doing. Okay. I'll take this shade of purple, this shade of red, that shade of green. I'm gonna move this red over here. Huh. This shade of black. Ghost white. And then export image. Okay. So this is the palette that we're gonna use for the thing, cause that's just easier. Oh, I like the outfits. Honestly, I need to draw more piercings. I need to draw more piercings. I don't even draw earrings that much. I need to do more things. Okay. So, let's see. Is it showing the references? Okay. I'll use this shade of black for the line art except for the hair. I also gotta be careful with this color base because I ended up covering up some of the mannequin even though this is like an open split. Coloring is hard. Cohesive color palettes and styles. Yeah! You know, it's really nice to see like alt fashion normalize in POC spaces. Cause you know how often black and brown people were told that we can't wear certain styles or like have our cards removed or something, and that could get very irritating. Cause that's ignorant as hell. Like there was this one girl that I saw who made a spider sona. I'm cleaning things up a little bit. And she essentially made a goth looking spider sona, but she had a hijab on. And she wore that to the what was it? The Across the Spider-Verse premiere. Or at least she tried to. Her family ended up going to Barbie instead, but you know what? Even if they bought me a Spider-Verse, even if they bought me a Barbie ticket, I just would have went into the Spider-Verse theater. Cuz we know those attendants don't get paid enough to snitch if you go to the wrong theater. But then you never know. Some people are tryhards. Let's see. With the hair, I'm gonna have to change that. effort. Yep, 100% black and brown alt people, especially the emo and goth style folks, are so creative rather than Victorian inspo. They're inspired by, yeah, dark femme and bodycon outfits and distinct layers. Okay, so let me lower the opacity of this because I'm gonna redo the hair in white so that when I change the color, it's easier to change the color with tonal correction or come on. So let's see. Let me change to white. Change to white. And then I had to make sure to pick hairstyles that would be enough out of her face that it could show the facial markings. Because what Zivia wanted was to have... Zivia wanted... How did I do this? I just randomly arranged it in a bob. Okay. What Zivia wanted was to have locks, but then she also wanted to show her facial markings to show her status as a goddess. So I'm making sure to have that. Then I also got to be careful how I set up these locks so they're not like blocking specific parts. Then I'm also going to have to erase them a certain way so they're not blocking specific parts of the body. Delete this. And then I need to fade it again. I also need to delete, like, change these colors a bit. To be honest, usually I rather do a sketch and then line work and coloring. Like that's usually my normal method, but since this is more like a sketch page, I kind of don't want to do all of that because technically that'll take a lot more layers, which is why I'm doing a little bit of a more complicated rendition. These are at the front. I need to erase it so I can see the fingers. And then these need to be fixed. And then what else, fashion-wise? Has anybody been looking at the different movie premieres? Because I've been following the press tour for the Barbie movie and looking at the different outfits that Margot Robbie's been wearing, inspired by different Barbie outfits. And then I've also been following Oppenheimer because the Screen Actors Guild recently went on strike at midnight yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? For the UK premiere of Oppenheimer, the Screen Actors Guild went on strike, and the cast of Oppenheimer ended up walking out at their premiere in order to write their pickets. So that's nice. It's nice in general that a lot of people are going on strike because we really do not get paid to live every day. Like, I hope that everybody goes on strike. Like, okay, we do need some services, but I think that we could fix that through volunteering or something. The Vivienne Westwood 1960s Barbie elegance dress. Yes, I love that dress. I really like the silhouette. Okay, so for the blouse, I'm cleaning up the line work or the sketch work before I continue. I also need to erase these pants lines. See how clean that is? Like, it still has a sketchy look, but it's a lot cleaner. I also like the, what was it, the Schiaparelli dress? The black dress with the, yeah, it's a mermaid dress. Or at least it has a mermaid silhouette because of how it's so top. But then it sort of flares out at the bottom. I like that one. I think that the Kens need to step it up a little bit more. Like, I know that Ken outfits tend to be more simple. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be simple. But then I guess since Ken is sort of like Barbie's accessory, they really don't want to take attention away from the women. But it's just like, that only works within the movie. Outside of the movie, there should still be some standards. I don't know. But that's how I feel about the situation. What else? I really need the. Apparently, you know how I was talking about how one time, for those who've been here and heard me talk about the recent strikes that have been going on, apparently the reason why the Animation Guild hasn't gone on strike yet is because Bob Iger, who's the CEO of Disney, refuses to acknowledge Disney workers registering as union members. And the reason why that's important is that in order to go on strike, you don't necessarily have to be in a union to go on strike. However, being in a union while going on strike is a little bit more effective because they have funding to take care of you while you're not working. Because, like, you can't just clock in and march on the picket line. Although knowing my ass, I would probably, honestly, I wish that some folks would, but then there's probably some law. Technically, that's wage fraud. So you can't just clock in and not work. But, like, given how the number one form of theft is wage theft, I kind of don't care. Ooh, wrong color. But that's just me. Okay. So let's start with coloring. Pants. Or at least coloring with this one. Just a P for pants. Maybe. I'm gonna do like a off black, maybe. Like something that's close but not quite. Or maybe more of a dark maroon. And then what else? Also, is my mic not working? Is my mic working? Okay. Now it is. I was like, what's going on? But no, yeah, that's the reason why because I've always been like, okay, why is it that the Animation Guild is standing in solidarity, which isn't bad, right? But like, if they're complaining about their working conditions, they should be on strike as well. Blouse. I'm glad that folks are taking the necessary steps to move forward. And then, what are some other movies that I'm going to watch the rest of this summer? I know that Bottoms is coming out. And for those who don't know what that is, it's from the same creators of Pitch Perfect and Cocaine Bear. And it's about these girls in high school forming a self-defense club to fight their bullies. So I guess it has some kind of Revenge of the Nerds sort of thing going on. Let's see. Embroidery. I'm kind of bullshitting with this. This is hard. I'm not gonna use as saturated as a red. Because yeah, this will look kind of tacky. This kind of red is way too bright. It needs to be the saturated. That's better. This is better. And then maybe I'll change the laces to this color to better coordinate. And then I'll make the boots into like a darker black color. I'm making sure to stay organized. Make the bottoms the same color. And then earrings. Come on, earrings. What else new has been going on? That really hasn't been it. Now that I think about it, there really hasn't been that much. And then also let me clean up the line art, erasing the blouse line. Then with the... Those are glasses. Lurking as I commit crimes in cyberpunk. These OCs... Well, this is technically one OC. I'm designing a bat Vtuber, or she's like a moon goddess that got bit by a bat. And I'm designing her outfits. So I'm going through the process of cleaning up the line work and, well, the sketch work. This is a sketch page. Let's be honest. This is a sketch page. I'm cleaning up the sketch lines and I'm adding color to better flesh out the idea. So let's see. Change the color. Honestly, I should change this to a darker gray. Oh no. Oh no! But that's essentially what I'm doing. What are you doing in cyberpunk exactly? Like, you're doing crimes, but what kind of crimes? Or can you not disclose that? Or face the fear of being on a watch list? But yeah, I was pretty much just I'm pretty much doing these as I'm talking about the different movies that I want to see, but then I might not even go out to see them because of the strike that's been going on. Because honestly, like, there are some people who are getting pissy about the strike, which I think is really stupid. Because it's like, folks be the main ones complaining about how a movie or a show wasn't really good. And most of the time, the reason why it's not good is because the people who are working on it aren't really paid enough to give it their all. Like, there's usually terrible scheduling, especially when it comes to, like, visual effects. There's usually issues with scheduling and rushing and all this other kind of stuff. So that's why it ends up looking like ass. So, like, by advocating for these better conditions, you'll actually get better stuff. Not to mention, I don't necessarily need the new content. The feds might have caught on to it in Minecraft, but in Cyberpunk it's still safe for us to share. I'm actually just doing the story. Nice! Have fun as Johnny Silverhand. But just the, I don't have to worry about not having any media to keep me occupied, because I make my own. And then even when I'm not making my own, I have a big ass watch list from stuff I have not caught up with. So I'll just wait, because it's not that serious to me. I don't need to consume things all the time to be fulfilled. See, I need to clean up the embroidery. I need to clean up the embroidery. Let me decrease the color a little bit so I know how to clean that up. Yeah, I really need to clean up this embroidery because this is kind of a mess. Flare pants with a slit. Yeah, they are cute. Like, I remember I was just gathering references for this outfit, and I'm like, how the hell am I gonna do this? And then the answer was clear. Flare pants. I need bell bottoms to make a comeback, but not the low waist kind, because, like, I hate the, I hate those pants where, what are they? Low-rise jeans? Where they go below your hip line? Because they're not cute. There's nothing cute about something that you feel like you constantly have to pull up to wear because you're afraid of a damn wardrobe malfunction. Like, there's a reason why I'm like practicality and style, not necessarily practicality before style, because I don't like how we have to sacrifice style just to feel comfortable or to be able to move around and stuff. Like, you know those sexy outfits that people like to post? I don't like a lot of them because the way that the underwear is shaped, your cooch meat be hanging out. And to me, there's nothing cute about that, because those are outfits that feel like all you can do is take a picture in it. And I don't want just something that I can only take a picture in. I want to be able to get up and, I don't know, heat up some chicken nuggets in the outfit at least. Like, I should not have to worry about whether or not my cooch meat is gonna pop out if I'm wearing an outfit. Like, I want sexy outfits. But I'm not gonna be going through that. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Or I almost sneezed. I cry. What else is going on? But no, I am... But Guppy, if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm pretty much designing an outfit for a friend, or I'm designing 3 outfits for a friend, and I'm just doing a basic sketch. And I'm going back and cleaning up the details of the sketch. This outfit is supposed to have like star looking embroidery, so I'm cleaning that up. Thank you. Well, yeah, it really is fun because I love outfit design. I need to post more of my outfit sketches. Honestly. Something that I've been thinking about, like, okay, my Twitter is an alt because like my main account is my art account. And I felt like I needed to make that because I talk a lot of shit on my art account, but now I'm like way more active on my VTuber account. So it doesn't really feel like I made much of a difference. I just switched the account to talk shit on. And now I'm just like, wow, I really do not hang out on my art account unless I'm like posting art that isn't VTuber related, because I was just like, maybe some people only want the VTuber related stuff, so I'm going to accommodate them. I kind of regret that though, because it feels like a lot to manage, but then on the other hand, it really isn't. So it's like a moment of doubting yourself and then having an epiphany and realizing that there kind of is no problem. And maybe I was just psyching myself out because life happens that way. It really do be like that though. I know I don't have to draw this. There's probably several brushes that could do this star effect, but I'm trying to make a quick sketch. I'm not doing all of that. But yeah, I'm just cleaning up these sketches. I don't know why I use such a grainy ass brush to draw out these stars, but I did that. And it's supposed to sort of look like a star chart. Like, I know that if she picks this outfit, I'm going to have to draw the pattern out on the side and maybe make a separate PNG file in case she gets somebody to make a model for her. Like, I know that I'm going to end up doing the PNG, but if she gets a 3D model or a live 2D model, I'm going to have to make an asset for a better reference, because like I'm strict when it comes to that. Because like I need some people to know how to do character sheets, because it's not just about being able to do a turnaround, but it's also like if you're gonna have details, you're gonna have to be very clear and purposeful with those details, because when it comes to getting a commission done or illustration done, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to try to figure out. It's why I do need to do a little bit better with some of mine though, because like with the recent outfit that I designed, it was for myself. It was like the lewd alt, or at least I call it the lewd alt, because it might as well be. It's called Shibari Jelly. And I forgot to design, I forgot to do like a zoomed out or a zoomed in version of the earrings. So I'm going to have to draw a picture of that at some point to show whoever wants to draw that detail what the earrings look like. Okay. Is this fine? And then for the hair, yeah, I gotta change the oh yeah, I also gotta change the color of the necklace. See, I'll probably make the... I need to change how the glasses look. And then make the frames a little bit smaller. That's better. Change the color. And then as for the hair itself, make the hair dark, and then maybe give it some I need to use the multiply layer so that the line work can still show. Maybe a gradient. Still needs to be a multiply layer though. Then change and then give her some lenses under the glasses to indicate that she actually has glasses. Oh. And then I don't know what color eyes she's gonna have. We'll see. I'm gonna make these markings white or like a off-white. But this is the first outfit, sorta. This outfit 1. So let's see. Outfit 2 is a more punk look. And then I'm gonna be straight up honest. Because my friend Zivia has the decision making skills of a Libra, apparently. Which is funny because I'm a Libra And I don't have these problems when it comes to clothes, for the most part. She's probably going to mix and match from these outfits, which is fine, because I'm glad that I did some crossover with these motifs. Because, like, this is the whole reason why I'm sketching. Well, it's not the whole... No, it's the whole reason. Because, like, when it comes to character design, I'm a little bit more outfit oriented. Whereas Zivia is a lot more like, okay, let's do silhouettes or something. Or like really into color. Actually, let me not color these pants yet. I still gotta fix some of the line art. But no, Zivia is more oriented when it comes to, say, color. In shape, whereas I'm like, yeah, I want a pretty outfit. Will I wear this? Will they get a hot in an episode of Bussy Queen's Hot or Rat? Will Hot Limo tear a hole into him or praise the creativity? Me. I wonder. This is different. No, stop. I love outfit design, which is why I cannot stay consistent with my making new outfits for my VTuber. No, knowing full well I can't afford them. Yeah, unless you stay with a PNG. A PNG is easier to like have different outfit variations. That's why on like my birthday, which isn't my anniversary, but still it'd be something nice to do, I'm gonna do like, I'm gonna upgrade my PNG, and then I'm gonna have like alt versions of my outfits, although I don't know how many. Like I have 8 outfit ideas. I have 8 outfit ideas. But I don't think I'm gonna do like that many. Like they'll just be outfit ideas for like new art of myself that I'm gonna do. Because I don't have that much art of myself, because I don't draw myself that much. I'll draw my OCs before I'll draw myself, and I haven't even drawn my OCs in eons. Like, I don't even talk about my OCs. Because I forget. Life has been going on lately. Is this your first style for your OC? No. It is not. Like, I could probably... Shit, I put on the wrong layer. Rest in peace. When it comes to my OCs, now that I think about it, like, it's been a very long progression. I didn't start making OCs until like middle school, and even then I made like one and I stuck with her for years because I was really into Black Butler. And then in high school I started to make some more because I got into like Overwatch, and I got back into Alice in the Country of Hearts and stuff. And then I'm like, why am I only making OCs for established franchises? Why can't I make my own shit? And that would be awesome, Guppy. I have been, okay, I don't draw myself that much, but I have been starting to get art from other people. Because, like, Donnie Comics is a non-binary sugar demon. And they drew me, like, literally 2 days ago. Because they were like, yeah, I'm going to draw other people that I know. And I'm like, I'm so honored. And then another friend of mine, Shmooly, drew me, like, eons ago. Like that one picture that I use in my schedule, I make sure to credit folks because I'm like, thank you for caring about me enough to draw me, because I forget because I'm so swamped with stuff, and I have a really long to draw list. And I'm mainly focusing on catching up on that list. But I should draw for myself more often. Like when I do, it's like in a sketchbook or something, and I don't share that. I want to draw like all my friends and friends because they're all breathtaking. And I swear, ever since I've seen your model, I fell in love with. Thank you! I love that you love it. I don't... Sometimes I do get self-conscious about my work, because it's not necessarily a worry about skill, but it's more like, damn, do people even want to be bothered? Because I forgot to color the rings now that I look at it. Because, like, it's one thing to make art for yourself. I talked about this yesterday. I don't know if it was with... I think it was with Paige. Paige, who's like, actually, I don't know what Paige is. Like, Paige is a mouse and is a storyteller, but I don't know if it's like librarian kind of storyteller or like a keeper of lore kind of storyteller. Paige is a storytelling mouse, and we were talking about like art confidence and stuff, and also like trying to find peace in an algorithmic environment and stuff. Because that shit could definitely take the motivation out of you, especially when you have to worry about keeping up with trends and whatnot. But and I was like kind of nervous with my design because there were so many parts that went into the design process. It took me about 8 tries to design myself. Oh, hey Dom, how's it going? Right now I'm doing an outfit design. Well, I'm doing 3. And I'm going through the coloring and cleanup process. Why did I type that as skirt? It's a shirt. Let's see, let me add some texture to it. I can use some texture. This is a gray. So just add a little bit more gray, I guess. Maybe a noise. Or a running color splash, so more like a sort of knit fabric, I guess. Going good, eating breakfast at the morning. Oh yeah, I forgot you're in Australia. But have a good breakfast. No, I'm so happy that people like the design because this took about, not the one that I'm working on right now, but the one of my avatar. It took about 8 tries because I'm like, I gotta get it right. I gotta be iconic. I gotta communicate the idea. Because I'm all about visual communication when it comes to character design. Because, like, it's one thing to have something that looks nice, but it's another thing that's, like, please worry about. I might give her. I should have taken this more strawberry color when it came to the liner. Now that I think about it. Where is it? Pants. Change it to this color. And you are. Thank you. What else do I do? I'm gonna make the boots. I'm gonna make the boots this pink so when it peeks out of the pants, maybe it'll stick out more. Be patient with me, I am cooking. And then turn the laces black. As soon as I find the laces. And that's fine. I also gotta make sure that these raspberries, okay, the raspberries are the same color as the one on the shirt. As long as I'm coordinating, then it's fine. So let me pick out this gray color. But yeah, I'm happy that things went well. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure to at least draw a picture of myself a month, because you know what? I deserve it. Like, even when every time I draw, I am drawing the things that I do care about. And I don't pay that much attention to trends, mainly because I'm too slow to really keep up with them, although I'm trying. Like, I'm gonna draw Barbenheimer. I am drawing Barbenheimer later this month, and I'm also going to draw my Spider Sona in the movie style, since there's been so many different examples and tutorials going around. So I'm gonna do that. But let me change the color of the shirt design. It's the actual shirt itself. Oh, the tank top. That's better. And then, did I put the metal on the choker? God damn it. I want to cry. I shouldn't have done that. That makes things a little bit difficult. So let me draw over that. Yeah, I'm gonna draw at least a picture of myself a month, and I got an idea for one thing. I'm definitely going to start drawing emojis and stuff for when I actually make affiliate, because I'm so close. I am so close. I am one average viewer away from making it. And I'm so excited because I do have ideas for like redeems and stuff, because honestly that's really all I care about, because I know that Twitch does not pay that well. I do wish that things do get better with this platform though, because like, yeah, I'm like Tiana, I'm almost there. I do hope that things do get better with this platform though, because a lot of people do depend on this site for their livelihood and stuff. and it's unfair that people have to consider moving platforms and stuff, because that's not necessarily easy to do. Like, I hate how that's an expectation and stuff, because like there's always a huge risk with moving, because even though you're having a bad time, that doesn't necessarily mean that the user base is having the client experience and the business experience is very different. Just because you're having a bad time doesn't mean that your clients are having a bad time, and it doesn't mean that they're going to move with you. And then other things is some people are disabled, and it's hard for them to like manage enough as is. So even if moving was easy, it's not really for them, because it's already hard for them to manage things. Like, I've been learning a lot of different perspectives when it comes to the recent things that Twitch did, and like the move to Kick and YouTube and stuff. And I essentially decided that I am staying the fuck right here, because like okay, I don't have much to lose from moving, but I don't have much to gain either, because of my own personal preferences when it comes to a platform. Because like, say YouTube, for example, now I'll make the lenses black. She might not like the pink lenses. That might be a bit too much. Yeah, stick to the devil you know rather than the devil you don't. I've considered moving to YouTube. Okay, so with YouTube, there's... Okay, what are the trade-offs with YouTube? Okay, YouTube is half and half when it comes to streaming, mainly because that's not what the platform was originally made for. So that's one thing that you got to think about, that you as a user won't be prioritized. And because long-term or long-form content, or quote-unquote evergreen content, which is like, it refers to content that can stay there and continue to grow engagement versus live performances, that's like, you're more incentivized to do that. So like, if you are going to do streaming, then you're going to have to do clips or episode long videos, and an episode can range from a minimum of 10 minutes. Another thing is that when it comes to streaming itself, it's not really optimized. Like, even with using something like OBS, the kind of settings for YouTube is kind of ass. And then when it comes to fan interaction, it's very hard. Like, I don't know why, because like, people could talk all kinds of stuff in a comment section on a YouTube video, but when it comes to saying hi to you in real time, that's not as likely. And then there's less options for interaction anyways, because like, emojis, and you can't even get that. Also, the bar for monetization is very high. Like, in order to get ad revenue, you have to have a minimum of 1,000 followers. You need, I think, 900 watch hours, and then you either need like a certain amount of likes. You either need a certain amount of likes for clips and something else. And then when it comes to, say, like, okay, I read a whole thread on this in another chat, because I was doing research on the whole thing ever since Twitch changed its terms of service. Because the reason why everybody and their mom have been thinking about leaving, aside from the 50-50 revenue split, is because Twitch put an exclusivity clause. Like, you can't multi-stream on, which is streaming on multiple platforms at the same time. You can't do that in general, instead of just only affiliates and partners can't do that. They're trying to do that with everybody. And then the other thing was that if you get a sponsorship and you try to advertise it, you can't have a video ad, you can't have a banner ad, and it can only take up less than 3% of the screen. There has been negotiations between partner teams and stuff trying to fix that, because that is simply a shitty idea. But it's just the fact that it was even considered in the first place and implemented, which is why people are moving. So that's why people are considering YouTube. With YouTube, in response to this, as opportunistic as they are, they lowered the bar for fan contribution. So like, even though the requirements for ad monetization stays the same, you now go from needing 1,000 followers to 500. But like, even then, that's still kind of ass, because like, the average person who streams, they really do not have that big an audience. If you're not, and then as a VTuber, from a VTuber perspective, you are not going to get that off the bat unless you already have an agency, or if you've already been doing it for a bit and establish your base that way. Yeah, Twitch is taking advantage of the fact that it is, like, even with all of this BS, it's still the best streaming platform, simply because, unlike YouTube, streaming is the prioritized content, and also its interface is really good. Like, Kick exists, for example, but Kick is literally paying Twitch in order to use some of its functions and stuff, so they don't have to code as much and they don't have to maintain things, because it's easier to just pay for them for the contract to use that. And everybody and their mom is moving on Kick, and it's half and half. So with Kick, there's mainly two things that I'm concerned about. Actually, no, it's a couple of things that I'm concerned about, but the two main things is the environment. Because, like, Kick, its whole thing was advertising itself as a safe haven for folks who got kicked from other platforms, hence the name. And, with the kind of people that it attracts, a lot of marginalized folks were very concerned about it. It was just like, well, if you have a mod team, you'll be able to take care of it. And that is true. Because Kick, even though, despite the kind of people that they have on there, you do have the option to curate your space and stuff. But the average person does not have a mod team. The average person does not have a mod team. And to expect that of people, especially if they're like doing this as a hobby or something. But then if they're doing this as a hobby, then they could just stay on Twitch, because honestly, they're not really affected that much. But the other thing is that it's pretty much built off of crypto. So I doubt the stability of the platform, because like most platforms that have crypto, if you had moderation, you'll be able to get rid of it. Moderation is what led to these people ended up on Kick in the first place. But nerds, yeah, I'm not touching Kick with a 5-foot pole. Yeah, the reason why a lot of people are willing to risk themselves in order to get on Kick, though, is because of the revenue. Because, like I said, a lot of people depend on streaming for their livelihood. Kick, out of any of the streaming platforms, have the most lucrative option, because there's a 95-5 revenue split compared to the 70-30 revenue split on YouTube and the 50-50 split on Twitch. And then with Twitch, you need a minimum of $50 in order to have a payout once a month. YouTube is once a month regardless of how much money is in the account. And then Kick itself, it's an instant payout if you're getting paid in crypto, or it's a couple of days if you're like converting the crypto to regular money. Because like but like, I kind of find that a little bit suspicious, because like that's definitely not a sustainable business model. Like, I know that Kick manages to run itself because of the crypto stuff that they're doing, and because they're partnered with gambling platforms, But the reason why I don't trust it is because they're not transparent about the different groups that they're partnered with in order to make that money. And I think that that's important to be informed on. Like, I think we need to know where the money is coming from. Like, I need to know who's making sponsorships or whatever. Especially when it comes to the gambling thing, because of how exploitation is so rampant in gambling. Like, I am concerned. But, I recommend Kick if you're trying to get your money and go. There's been a lot of arguments and stuff concerning the platform. Like, oh, if you're streaming on Kick, don't talk to me, and da-da-da-da-da-da, because you're a terrible person. But it's just like a lot of people are just worrying about paying their bills. And unfortunately, we live in an environment where morality does not pay your bills. Yeah, they don't say everywhere. Like, they don't even have a page for it. When I tried to find out, like, who they're partnered with in order to fund the site, I can't find anything. Like, there might be something. But the last time I looked a couple of weeks back, it's hard. Anything built on a currency illegal in the biggest country in the world. Red flag for me. Yeah. But, like, I'm not gonna shit on somebody for making a Kick account and streaming on there. But I'm not gonna make a Kick account just to watch them and support them. I'm sorry. Because I don't care about that site. Like, this is sort of a two-way thing. How people shouldn't get mad at folks for trying to pay their bills, but also folks shouldn't get mad that they lose their user base by moving to a place that's notorious for allowing certain behaviors and stuff, especially if you have a marginalized audience and stuff. Like, you're just gonna have to deal with that. But best of luck to whoever does it. Let's see. What else? I need to... I'm gonna bring in the jacket a little bit in order to put more emphasis on the shoulders. It isn't illegal in India. Just really heavily taxed, as it should. It's just wild. But yeah, that's what I know about streaming platforms. Honestly, I should make a video about that. But on the other hand, everybody and their mom already talked about it, so I'll be fine. But I made like a doc on... Honestly, I should compile that into a doc and just share it on Twitlonger or something. That'll be fine. Because I feel like this information is very useful. Especially since some people weren't sure fully. Well, it definitely has a chance to be a get-rich-quick scheme because, like, okay, because there isn't nearly as many people on Kick compared to YouTube and Twitch, you could stand out a little bit more. And then if you make a partner, not only do you make 95% of the fan contributions, you get $16 an hour as a wage if you make partner. So you get a wage and you get fan contributions. It's very tempting. Yeah, the audience building is the difficult part, but then it's half and half because it's not as competitive. Because it's not as big compared to YouTube and Twitch, and not as established. But me, I'm not going to Kick. Because I don't trust it, and I don't have the resources for mods right now. Like, my friends have different schedules, so I can't ask them to moderate for me. And I definitely don't have money to pay for mods. Although I could probably be like, hey, if you mod my stream, I'll draw for you. I've taken a vow never to be a mod again. That's unfortunate. I'll never be a Discord mod. Technically I am, with that one server that we hang out in sometimes. But like, everybody and their mom switched to race server, which is honestly for the best, because she has the heart for it more than I do. I was just like, I just made a place to be away from PI, because fuck PI. I did not like the person that I was becoming in PI, which was pretty much just pissed off. Because it's just like, wow. Imagine being this grown, and you're all this stupid. Like, your parents don't love you, and it shows. Why are you like this? I need to erase the hair. Took some mental healing. Yes. And then to an extent, it's still taking some mental healing, because it's just like, why is it that every other day I'm hearing about people in PI, but I don't care about them? Like, every time I hear about, I'm not going to call out any names because I don't need my secret identity. This is why I'm using letters and stuff. But every time I hear about this so-and-so person, it's hard for me not to roast them. Shows you it did a number on people. Yeah. I didn't feel guilty. I was happy with the folks that I did like in there. I just felt constantly annoyed because it's just like, wow, these are people who talk all this good shit about like wanting to have intellectual conversations, but then they don't put effort into it because they just want to bitch about things that aren't even a problem, but it threatens their what little power that they have or what power they think they have, and they want to be validated in their bitching. Like, these are adults with maladaptive coping mechanisms and stuff. Felt bad because I was a mod admin and constantly had to remain as neutral as possible, and all I wanted was to feel was contempt. Yeah, and then like, Dom, you weren't in here when I talked about Archive of Our Own, but like, you have heard me talk about Archive of Our Own with the 100% free speech thing. And how I don't like that because it always attracts a specific kind of person, and it does more to like promote harm. Because like, somebody could easily say some racist shit, but if you tell them to keep themselves safe, then for some reason it's a problem. Yeah, that's the number one reason why I don't care about PI, because like, I hate those environments. On a happier note though, I got better at roasting while being in there. It was definitely a learning experience in that regard. Like, by the time I left, I managed to get the skills to write a diss track. I've never written one, but I know that I can if I need to. I'm trying to clean this up a lot better. This needs to have a zipper, honestly. Always needs a good verse. This part needs a zipper. I'm not gonna draw one out. I'm not even gonna use the zipper brush. I just know it's there. Because I'm not trying to be too detailed and stuff. I just want the gist of what the outfit looks like for my friend. So when she picks a look or when she Frankensteins a look, she knows. Because I'm gonna make the character sheet. I'm gonna make the PNG model. She's not streaming until like probably next semester. But it's just getting all of this ahead of time, so you don't have to worry about it when you actually get closer to like an actual debut date, you know? Because like, I made my PNG model 2 months before I got my new laptop. And I already made my stream overlay, even though this is the newer one, because I realized that I didn't like the one that I made before. And there's so much that goes into branding and being recognizable and stuff, and it's definitely an interesting process, but it can also be tiring as hell. Like, holy shit. I'm proud of the results though. This is nice. At some point I want to learn how to make a stinger. Like, okay, one thing that I'm really grateful about with VTubing is that I've managed to learn other skills like graphic design and stuff, because graphic design was not my passion. People would ask me to make a logo because it's just like, oh, you could draw, so can you make a logo? And it's just like, I draw characters. The cognitive dissonance sometimes. Like, I hate it whenever there's like a family member or a neighbor, oh, so can you draw a logo? And I'm like, look at my portfolio right now. Do you see anything logo based? Well, you made your own logo. And I'm like, yeah, that was one time. I'm not trying to do this all the damn time. But I'm more confident in myself, although I still will not do logo commissions. Please do not ask me. I don't mind doing it for myself, but for other people, no. Because that's like, I could be happy with my work when I'm doing something that I'm unfamiliar with for myself. But when it's something that I'm not quite unfamiliar with or wholly trained in for somebody else, it's like, I'm scared. The only example was that one time that I drew birds for a client. Because, like, I usually have in my terms of service, I do not draw animals. Do not ask me to draw your dog. Not those exact words, but, like, same vibes. But she was just like, would you mind drawing a chibi version of my bird with me? But it's a bird, so it's okay. I have exceptions. And it turned out well. I was proud of myself, because I was scared. Not scared, but scared. Shit. Trying to get rid of the line. How many more details do I need to add on this jack? Yeah. I forgot the other things. Good lord. So that actually has a zipper. Because I knew that something felt empty about this jacket. Branding is so unbelievably hard. I think that one thing though, okay, whenever I see a VTuber and they're like a tan or like a brown or a black VTuber and they like feel like they won't be original, gonna skedaddle for a bit. Enjoy, nerds. Bye, Dom. But when it comes to like a doubt of being original and stuff, like for example, my friend Zivia, because she was just like, there's so many bat VTubers out there, and I'm like, okay, I want you to look up bat VTubers and count how many of them are black. And then she felt confident again. Like, there's not a lot of skin diversity in VTubing. So even if you pick a concept that everybody and their mom is doing, like say pink haired cat girl, simply being I want to say openly black or brown, because it's one thing to be black or brown, but you know how there are some VTubers of color who, in order to keep from being harassed or something, they may have a lighter skin looking persona and stuff, but like being openly that, even with the trade-offs of dealing with colorism or racism, you'll stick out more on the basis that the field is so colorist that there aren't a lot of us who can fail the paper bag test. It's optimistic and pessimistic. Rest in peace. Let's see, shoes. Not to mention Guppy, I like your concept. Like, I don't think that we have that many hybrid VTubers in general. Like, usually people pick one animal and they kind of go with it, or they pick one type of monster. I don't think I see that many I don't think I often see hybrid type things. So that was interesting to see. I also like the colors. I don't draw with warm colors that often. Like, I sketch with them, but I don't like color in warm colors unless it's like red. Oh, last year was a mess. I only drew in red. Well, no, I didn't only draw in red. I only used red, purple, and light blue with my colors. And I told myself this year, oh, I'm gonna use something other than purple, red, and blue. And then here my ass is drawing Blake Belladonna from Ruby, who wears fucking purple. I drew Yami Umai, who wears red and black. And now I'm drawing Zivia, which is just red and purple. Like, oh my god, I can't get away from it. I did do my spider Sona, which is pink and yellow. So I'm branching out. Slowly but surely. But holy shit, do I need to change my habits. Because this is not sustainable. I'm going to be ambitious and give her red pants. Girl is trying. I love colored pants. I need more printed pants and I need more colored pants. I need money. Cause like I really like prints and stuff. And I usually wear like a simple shirt or like a graphic shirt with it. And I think that it works well. darker shade of purple. This is better, sort of. With fun cargo pants. Cargo pants are pretty cool, especially with all of the pockets they have. Or, I'll change this to red. Tonal correction. Give the pants a texture. Let's see. I also like the I like slacks, especially the slacks that come from Old Navy. Because I like the way that they fit. And they don't quite look like slacks, so you could wear them with casual stuff as well. I need to ask Zivia. What color is she gonna have, like, her eyes? So I could do that. Because that seems very important to know. Because I don't know how to color them. So I gotta fix the mannequin so the lines underneath don't show. Wait, is Zivia home, honestly? I can't find it. Or actually, I just gotta search in previous chats. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. I wanna cry. See, she has reddish orange eyes. Like them Twilight eyes. Rest in peace. It's finna get a little bit awkward. Shit. See. Honestly, I should have done that on top, now that I think about it. Because I could have copied and pasted. I cry. The good idea happens after you already done something. Like, it's not delivery, it's the struggle. I'm still trying to make something amazing though. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. Let's see. Shit. Da, 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 da. Okay, this is better. Like, it's a little bit wobbly, but it'll be fun. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do the eyes. I like doing eye design though, cause like at this smaller scale, I'm not really doing a design. But I know that when I actually do the character sheet, it's gonna be something. I'm gonna cry. Eyes. God damn it, I'm trying to rename the layer. Let me do it. Honestly, this looks fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is done. This is all I can do with it. So I'm gonna get this ready for a post tomorrow. And then what's next after this? Mesmerize. Yeah, my love is all you need. I love Pida. I listen to Pida not all the time, but a lot. So let me save. And then let me export a time lapse. Now and then I'm pretty sure that Pida did she release anything new recently? I know she did a music video. Cause I follow her Twitter and she was just like, this is behind the scenes of making a music video. And it was like having a small green screen area installed in her house. Well, not installed. She just painted a corner of one of her rooms. And then what else? It's still taking a bit to export the time lapse. And then I'm saving a low res version of it because it's wild out here with these AI bros. I cry. Edit. Change image. Well, I keep the high res version for myself. But post it on Twitter for strangers? Nah. Okay. So, this is done. I want to work on something else in addition to this. Like, I could continue working on my Spider-Verse thing. Because I told y'all how I said that I'm doing the Spider-Verse style trend. Well, here we are. I've deleted these references that I use so I don't have to cycle long just to find the thing that I need. So, because like I use so many references when drawing stuff, so all of that stuff excuse me, except for this one thing were the things that I used to draw Zivia. But I'm gonna pull up the Spider-Verse refs because I need it. And then I'll also post the artists that I used as reference as well. Like those other pictures, except for this one with the buns, that's from the official Spider-Verse art book. However, that particular picture, that's somebody else's Spider-Sona. Let me find them real quick because I saved it as a bookmark. Because I don't want to be using somebody's stuff and then not crediting them because I know how I am. When it comes to stuff. Damn it, where is it? I'm scrolling. Because I realize I saved too many things. I cry. I'ma find it. Did I like it and not save it to my bookmarks? God damn it. I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight. Unless... That's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna take that one image down because I don't like having an image up and then I can't even find out who did it. Because I thought that I bookmarked it before I saved the pic as a reference because I like the way that they did the separation of shadows and stuff. I cry. I am gonna have this one up though. Because I also like this one and I actually have the link to the person's page. Give me just a moment. Okay, so let me have this up here and then I'll post the link to the art. This is where this picture came from. Her face is a lot rounder, which is different from what I'm using for Etta here. This is my Spider Sona Etta. She is the niece of Robbie Robinson. And Robbie Robinson in most iterations of Spider-Man is a black coworker who works at the Daily Bugle. And he and Peter, they get along well. But in this iteration, he owns a record shop. And that's all I got for right now. That's all I got for right now because I have not completely fleshed out Etta with who she is. All I know is that she wants to be a music engineer. All I know is that she wants to be a music engineer. And she's very sound-based with the way that she fights crime. Because, like, she has these little drones called sound bites. Think of spider mites. They're these little drones called sound bites. And they look like little spiders. And she uses them to spy on the criminals that she's, like, trying to get evidence on to bring them in. Instead of just beating their ass and dropping them off at the police because, you know, they could probably get away with it in court on a loophole or some shit. And then she also has these other devices. I don't know what's in the shape of, but it could be like a really strong speaker for fighting monsters or something because of the frequency that it could play. Check it. Thanks. And then when I was talking about OCs earlier, like I made a lot of self-insert OCs when like I made a lot, but and she's one of them because like I made her, and whenever I say self-insert, that could range from they look like me to they have the same personality as me. Like I'll do the exact same shit that they'll do. Cause like Etta, she doesn't look like me. I look more like my VTuber, like my face. Because I do have round eyes, even though they're not as like comically round and stuff. I look more like my VTuber persona than I do look like Etta, but Etta does a lot of stuff that I would do. Because I did consider, hey, what if the criminal does get off on like a loophole because we didn't gather enough evidence? So I'm just gonna record these motherfuckers snitching on themselves or something. Lots of problem solving whenever it comes to designing powers and abilities and stuff. So where was I? These shadows, I need to be more harsh. But this is how to pronounce this artist's name. This is Hal. This is Hal. And well, I don't know the name of the spider sona, but they're made by an artist named Hal. And the artist has been posting updates on like the design process and stuff. And I think they're mutuals with that one 14-year-old who animated the Lego sequence of Across the Spider-Verse. Huh. I need to add that sort of edge. Where's that orange edge? Oh, I'm using a... Shouldn't have something as soft. I need more skin brush, maybe. But no, as I was trying to recreate this style, because it's definitely a process. Like, it's very painterly, but then on top of it, it has tone. So, like, one of the hardest parts was trying to find a good toner brush. And then I also gotta be careful. I need to make these shadows a little bit more hard instead of just soft. Like, even though I'm kind of using a soft brush, the shapes need to be more defined. Yeah, I like that kid too. I hope that he does well. I hope he got paid well for his role, because damn it, he's 14. Don't be taking advantage of that baby like that. Should be getting free tuition and a guaranteed job or something. Like, but I really like that sequence with Lego Peter. You know, the content that I find the funniest is like Miguel showing appreciation for Lego Peter. Like, I don't care for the Spider Dad ship. I ship Miguel with Lego Peter. Because that's who he appreciates the most in the Spider Society. Yeah, I hope he gets to make all of the Lego stop motion his heart desires. That would be great. And then apparently he's been making a short fan film of Miles as the Prowler. What's the name for 42 Miles? Miles G. Like, you know how there's Peter and then there's Peter B? Well, there's Miles G. No, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna blend this out a little bit though. That's better. And I really like the progress so far. I don't know if he released the full version yet, but I have seen snippets. No, it's too dark. I need a border. See, this is something else. And then having to add the necessary textures to it. Like maybe add more of these kinds of lines. That's what I need. Where's the rake brushes? No. It's a fur rake. Then with this shading, it's half and half. Ooh, no. Nah. Painting rake. Nah. Oh, it's this rake. Honestly, I'm not gonna do that much more with it because I don't know what else. Like, I know that more can be added, but I don't want to be unnecessary with it. Like, I did what I could. I need to get onto the hair, honestly. Actually, no, let me add a little bit of shadow over here. Something sort of. But this was an interesting process to learn. And like anybody who wants to, for anybody who has a spider sona, I honestly recommend learning how to do the style, because like it's so, I don't know, it's very immersive trying to figure out how to bring your little Mau Mau to life. I do need to fix these edges though. Like these are disgraceful. Like drawing edges is hard, honestly. I've always struggled drawing them because they're so thin and elegant. Let's see. I'm gonna look up like pictures of edges on Pinterest because honestly, I need to learn. Where are they? I gotta find them. Let's see. Okay, I'm using a pen, so that helps. And then I just gotta vary the line thickness. Excuse me? Nah. Try these again. Wait a minute. I need to redraw the hairline and then erase it on that base layer. And then with the hairline as a guide, now I could do the edges. This is better. This is so much better. Oh my god. Okay, so all I gotta do I need to add the color for the scarf. And the color for the scarf. I'm gonna use this yellow. At first I was gonna give her yellow glasses, but no, I'm just gonna give her simple black frames. But make her scarf yellow. That looks better to me. To me. So I need to look at the weight of this person. Base. Shading. Excuse me. See. Tried. I also need to clean up this line work, honestly. The hell? Ah, there it is. I was like, what was that? I'm trying to clean up the line work some. see. And then this is cleaner. This is cleaner. I really like how this is coming along though. I might make this more of a purple. And then maybe a overlay. Yeah, that works. And then I'm kind of BSing with these knots. I am kind of BSing with these knots. I'm just happy to be here. This is fine. I do need to add a little bit of shading. I need to add some shading to both the edges and the hair in general. I wonder what am I going to do. They do use natural hair colors except for the folks that are dyed. Maybe a purple. Just to make it or I could use Lunella's hair maybe. Lunella is the protagonist from Moon Girl. She's Moon Girl. So let's see, these bits of brown. That's better. Let's see. This is better. Edge, lights. And then with hair. Hmm. Hair. I need to layer it. Honestly, I need to switch. Maybe. Honestly, how is Miles drawn again? How is his hair drawn? That helps. Ah, hell. It's like a base with highlights. I wanna cry. This is difficult, honestly. And then I guess I have to draw out the lines that go with it. I don't want to have to do that. I do not know how to do that. I'll learn how to do that another time. This is where we stop. This is a good place to stop. There's no shame in stopping and taking a break. Well, not taking a break. We're actually gonna stop. Thanks for sitting here with me and watching me finish these sketches and stuff. All of these whips. I'm finally catching up on things. But y'all have a good evening. Stay above water.